is Abby. If you're new here, in today's video I'm going to be doing a fall cozy makeup look. These clips that I got from the dollar store, so I just like to clip my hair out of my face. So I have a very dry skin and I've been kind of going through it with my skin. So I'm just gonna put this serum on it. And then I always put on sunscreen. Lately I've been using this sunscreen, but any sunscreen works. Okay, so we are going to start with the foundation. I am going to be using the Morphe Skin Tint and then Maybelline's Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. As I'm doing my foundation, I'm gonna start with advice number 1. The first advice I have for you guys is to protect your peace. It's okay to protect your peace. It's okay to say no. It's okay to set boundaries. I feel like the fall is a good time to lock in and focus on your goals and definitely ask yourself like what you want. And I know personally, I like always try to be there for everyone where I like will neglect my time. It's okay to say no. Definitely protect your peace. I feel like the fall is all about slowing down and just like really enjoying what's in front of you and what's around you, especially with the leaves changing and the weather becoming nicer. And I like to put it like where I have acne, but I do this in the beginning that I totally forgot, and then I put it like right above my eyebrows. To use the Halo Glow. The second advice I have for this season is do not fear change. A lot of people do fear change and things being different, and I used to be one of those people, especially when I was younger. Like when I was like probably 20, hated change. Like I hated change. I hated everything about it. Like I wanted everything to stay the same. And I used to not like New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve used to be like my least favorite holiday. Changes. But as I got older, I started to like really enjoy change, and you know, not everything can stay the same and everything evolves. So it's either you can evolve with the world or you could stay the same. It's up to you. But something like switched and I started to like really love change, and I started to like really embrace change. And now New Year's Eve is like one of my favorite holidays. And I just love sparkles and silver, so it's an excuse for me to go all out. Yeah, sometimes you need to let go of certain things that you're attached to for something better to come along. Okay, so I'm going to start doing my eyeshadow, and then I'm going to take this shade. It's called Buck, and I'm going to put it on my eyelid. Third advice I have for you guys is to build tiny habits. So if you are new here, which I assume most of you are, I like to focus on micro habits and building habits to evaluate your daily life or to focus on however you feel in the moment. I definitely have a video that I just did a couple weeks ago. It's micro habits for college students. I really love that video because that's focused on like what I wish I've done while I was in college, because when I was in college I didn't really focus on self-care or micro habits like that. I kind of just went through the motions. And then I also have a video on how to cope with burnout and micro habits to help you with burnout. But the thing with building tiny habits, it's just beneficial in the long run. Maybe instead of big overwhelming goals, you could try stacking tiny habits, even 2-minute journal entries or daily stretch, or if you want to do yoga like once a month. Better to focus on like tiny habits, and then they do build up. Okay, I think I'm gonna take burnt orange and put it on my eyelid, but like only in the corner. Like I'm not gonna go out here like that, if you guys can see. So I think I'm gonna take warm taupe right here, and I'm going to put it on the outside of my eyelid, like right here. The next advice I have for you is probably one of my favorites, is to invest in people that show up. When you are in your 20s or your 30s or any age or younger, you are going to meet so many different people throughout your life, and I think a really good advice is to kind of invest in people that show up for you, because it's not fun being the friend that always reaches out. It's not fun being the friend that's always left on red. It's very important to kind of surround yourself with people that show up for you too. For instance, like, it's good to let people in your life, if they match your energy, you're not always pouring into their cup, they're equally pouring into yours. It's okay to walk away from a connection if you feel like you're putting in all the work. Sin and sidecar, and I'm put it on my eyelid. I always like to say friends are like seasons, like they are not made to be in your life forever. Sometimes they're there for a year, sometimes they're there for a season. But another thing when it comes to friends, I would just say, just always focus on yourself too. Like, definitely don't always put your friend first, because you are important as well. And also, when I was younger, it's definitely off topic, but I was the queen of burning bridges, and I also was really quick to hit block. Like, I would block people so much. And I kind of grew out of that. I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to burn bridges, but like, we don't necessarily have to speak. Like, it's okay. So that was me. So I took this ColourPop. It's from ColourPop. It's called Ladybird. Put it on my eyelid. The fifth advice I have for you guys is to keep learning. Just always stay curious. Try to learn a new skill or pick up a book, watch a tutorial. Learning keeps life exciting and opens doors. I'm going to be taking a brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be putting it right here. The next advice I have for you is to romanticize the little things. Especially now that it's fall, it's a perfect time to romanticize your life. Whether if you want to go on a hot girl walk, or if you want to just do more fall makeup, if you want to kind of romanticize your morning routines or your self-care, now is the perfect time to romanticize your life. And it's really easy to romanticize your life. You don't have to, oh, I have to do this, that, and all these like lists of things. You could do small things such as like light a candle, listen to calm music like this. You could decorate your room for fall. Those little things add up, definitely help you in your mental health. I wish I've done this when I was struggling back in 2022, like I was. A good way to romanticize fall is collecting leaves. Like, I would love to do that, or journal, like when the leaves start falling. Next, I'm going to take a eyeliner, and I'm going to be doing a wing. I always do a wing with my eyes. I usually always use black, but since we're going for fall, I'm going to use brown. I would say a good thing about like doing a wing is just make sure you have a very good eyeliner, and one that's kind of like thin like this. Like, this is one of my favorites. And then the one by Patrick Starr is also one of my favorites too. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking blush. So I never really liked blush, so I really started getting into blush, but I only have one shade. The seventh tip I have for you guys is don't compare your chapter. So this is very important. It's very easy to compare yourself to other people, to compare your chapter to other people's chapter. So let's just say you were supposed to graduate, but you had to take a step back or take a semester off to focus on other things. But that is okay, because not everyone goes at the same pace. So please don't compare yourself to other people. It's really easy to do. Like, I personally do that because like I'm at, I would say, a phase in my life where the people that I graduated college with are like at the same job for 2 years, 3 years, getting promoted, where it's just like I am not, and like I had a couple setbacks, but it doesn't make them better than me, or it doesn't make me better than them. I just like to say, don't compare your chapter to anyone else. Just because someone's in their harvest season doesn't mean yours isn't coming. Trust your timing. So like I said, it's just because someone's life might be different than yours, your timing is coming. Everyone goes at their own pace, and I believe in the universe, and the universe will do what they think's best for you. Okay, so now we're gonna be moving to the eyebrows. I've been using this for years. I love it so much. And then while that is drying, we can move to the lips. Highlighter, and I'm going to highlight right where my eyebrows are. go over my eyelid, the tip of my nose, and last but not least, like right here. I'm going to take a bronzer. I'm just gonna go where I bronzed in the beginning. These are like my all-time favorite lashes ever. This is the fall makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below what advice you'll be taking into this season.